know. So one of the things that I want to do right now is go over this sheet that you were given yesterday. And today you're going to be given that same sheet again to finish. And then for those of us who are done, you will see Mr. Padilla. Mr. Padilla, and you will be given another assignment to work on so that you'll be ready for next week's test. All right. So pay attention to the board, and I want to just go over just a couple of things that I'm not sure were really clear. So this part right here, you need to answer these questions. This was given to you in my whole document about transformations. If you need help, you should go and talk to a couple of your friends that actually got this stuff done. The other thing you could do, you could Google it. If you Google it and see what it means to translate a shape, see what it means, what the 4 transformations are. You can also think about those transformations once you get what they're called and see which one would be the math word for flipping the shape. This right here we went over last week, so you need to re-familiarize yourself with quadrilaterals. The one thing that I wanted to go to was this page so that I can go over this for you. I wanted you to do it by hand to see if it was something that you could come up with and you knew what they were. But some of the other quadrilaterals are trapezoid. If instead of putting trapezoid here, you put kite there, that's fine, as long as it's separate from the parallelogram. Now this one right here was something I was curious to know if you could put rectangle here, or you could have put rhombus, and these two could have been changed up. Now this should have been the key for you to be able to actually answer the questions. The other thing for this, a mass majority of you did finish that. I am not going to say whether or not you were right or wrong, but this will be the time for you to go over and utilize this right here as a help. So it says all parallelograms have 4 sides of equal lengths. Well, where are the parallelograms with equal lengths? That's a rhombus and a square. Rhombus and square both have sides with equal lengths, but rectangle does not necessarily have to have one. So this one should have been false. Alright, so all trapezoids are quadrilaterals. What is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a 4-sided figure. Is a trapezoid a 4-sided figure? And if that's something that you said yes to, then you will put the answer there. This right here, you may have to Google this in order to figure out what all of these properties are, but I'm curious as to whether or not you were listening to some of the rules. If you do not know the rules for parallelogram, I'm here to tell you, there is, over on that side of the room, there is a lovely anchor chart or anchor sheet that you can use. It says parallelogram, and it gives you some different qualities. There are also other parallelograms over there, so you can use those parallelograms in order to get some properties to put on this sheet. So nobody should leave that blank, and you don't even have to go to Google. This question number 18 is causing you to do some critical thinking. So I want you to be able to do that. Here, I was looking for you to apply some of the rules from parallelogram in order to solve this question. How does Ms. Nelson know that this is a parallelogram? Well, here's a parallel line symbol. That means that AB is parallel to CD. This is also parallel. BC is parallel to AD. So that's how I know that those two are parallel. And then on the back of this sheet, we are going back to reflections, and I want you to plot that 3-1. I'm curious to know, do you remember how to plot? Once you plot 3-1, label it A, and then reflect 3-1 over the x-axis. I want to know if you know how to do that. Label it A prime. Then reflect the point, and the point I'm speaking of is point 3-1. Reflect the original 3-1 over the y-axis and label it A double prime. And then I do want you to answer those, this right here. That is part of your grade for this. Now, today, December the 12th, I am coming in here to get that assignment. I'll get it at the end of the day, and I'm going to put it in once they open the grade book back in order for me to give you a grade for it. This is worth 25 points. As you can see, whether, I don't know if you looked at your grade or not, if you did not do that assignment or redo that assignment that I asked you guys to redo, your grade was reflected in that. So my expectation is that you do this assignment and continue to be responsible for your learning. I know it's been difficult to be without a teacher. For me, it's been difficult too to be without you guys. But I want this to still be a week that is productive. So I am expecting you guys to do your level best. Thank you.